Hey business warriors, welcome to your stimulus update for May 19th. In this video, we're going to talk about stimulus payments going out this week in the form of prepaid debit cards to 4 million Americans, and second stimulus check updates and what the probability of actually getting a second stimulus check depends on. But first, we start off with data that shows the federal government will be spending $49,000 per household in the year 2020 due to increased spending from stimulus packages. Now, the government spending $49,000 per household per year is not a good thing. Actually, we will pay for it during the duration of our lives, whether that's through increased taxation, through inflation, through lost earnings, etc. But take a look at some of this data from the Manhattan Institute. In 2020, the federal government is projected to spend $49,000 per household, by far the largest total ever. Economists' models estimate that the 2020 federal budget deficit, just the deficit, will top $4.2 trillion. That budget deficit is equivalent to all of the budget deficits from the year 2014 to 2019 combined. I'll put a link to that article with all that data in it below. It's pretty interesting for those that want to check it out. Now let's move on to the second stimulus check. Now, one side of Congress, the House, passed a bill last Friday that includes a second stimulus check, but obviously Congress has two chambers, the House and the Senate has unfortunately decided that they want to kill that particular bill because they don't like some of the other things that are included in it. So the short answer is no, there is no second stimulus check for now, but still maybe. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and other Republicans do agree that probably more stimulus legislation will be necessary, but they want to look at how the economy does opening up first. So I'm guessing we will probably be into June before anything gets done about that. And the White House is apparently looking at another proposal where you can get a stimulus check for up to $5,000 in exchange for a delay of up to 3 months in receiving Social Security benefits. So basically it's you get stimulus money now, but you have to retire 3 months later. This one is only a proposal though, nothing definite about that. All right, moving on to the next item. The IRS has stopped accepting direct deposit requests as of May 13th. So if the IRS does not have your direct deposit information, you will receive a paper check, $1,200 per person. But up to last week, you could actually enter your direct deposit information in an IRS portal so that you could get that payment quicker. Well, now that portal is closed for people who file taxes, so if you haven't used it and haven't entered your information in that portal, you'll just have to wait until a physical check arrives in your mailbox. Now that could be as long as, until September for the highest earners, but actually most people on the average income will be getting it within the next month or so. And the kind of little bit of good news is that you don't need to apply or anything like that. As long as you qualify, you'll just get a stimulus check. Now, if you have more questions about stimulus payments, you can now actually call the IRS to ask about it. The IRS is adding 3,500 phone operators specifically to answer stimulus check questions. Now, we did talk about stimulus debit cards too, so let's get into that. If you are a resident of Maryland, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, or Texas, and you qualify and still haven't received your stimulus check from the first round yet, you might receive your stimulus check in the form of a prepaid debit card this week. This list of states is based on those that have the tax returns processed by the Andover and Austin service centers, but there may actually be more states on the list who get the debit card, but these are the only ones that I can really confirm now. So MetaBank will send out 4 million prepaid debit cards this week. The recipients of those will be able to withdraw cash from ATMs, use them to make purchases, and also transfer money to their account, all with no fees. There isn't a huge amount of information about this at the moment, but instructions for activating your card will come in the mail for those who receive the card.
I'm pleased to show you what a debit card looks like with your name on it, Mr. President. Now, there's no money for you on it. This is a blank debit card, but I want you to see what many Americans will now get.
Okay guys, that is our stimulus update for May 19th, 2020. Thank you so much for watching. We'll try to keep you updated almost every day, so do subscribe to the channel for more stimulus updates, business, entrepreneurship, and personal finance videos almost every day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.